Hi, let's look at common factors. Um, a common factor is a number that is a factor of two or more numbers. A number may have one or more factors that are found in them. So when this happens, such factors are called common factors. If the factors are more than one, the ones that appear the most are the most common factors of a number. So let's say, for example, if I have if I have 12 and 18, the common factors among these 12 and 18, we can list them, we can find them. Remember that a factor of a number can divide that number without a remainder. Okay, for example, um, let me say if you have 4, right? 4, you know that 4 can divide 1 without a remainder, and 4 can divide 2 without a remainder. So 2 is a factor of 4. Okay, so here we have 12 and 18. And also, if you have numbers that can multiply, can times another number to give you the given number, we can also say that it's common factor. It's a factor of that number. Let's say you have 12. So 12, which numbers can divide 12 without a remainder? Okay, we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. We also have 4, 6, and then except 12 by itself. All right. Now about 18. We have 18. We have numbers that can times other numbers to give us 18. If you have 1 times 18 is 18, and 2 times 9 is 18, and 3 times 6 can give you 18. So, of course, 2 times 9 can give you 18, and 18 itself. So, all these numbers are, are, are the factors of, of 12 and 18. Now, let's look at the common factors among them here. We see that 1 can go into both of them without a remainder, and also 2 can go into both of them without a remainder. And then we also have 3, which can also go into both of them. Of course, there is 4 in 12, but 4 cannot go into 18 without a remainder, so we cannot count 4. Okay, we have 6 here. 6 can go into both of them, and that's all. So here, the common factors among them, there's 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 6 are the common factors of 18 and 12. So these numbers are the common factors of 18 and 12. All right. So this is what we say common factors. All right. Let's let's take one more example. Let's see another example of common factors. How can we find the common factors of 54 and 72. Now let's see numbers that can go into 54 without a remainder and numbers that can go into 72 without a remainder, or numbers that can multiply other numbers to give us 54, or numbers that can multiply other numbers to give us 72 are all factors of, of 54 or 72. Now, let's look at some common factors of, of 54 and 72. This is 54. Okay, 54. One can go into 54 with a remainder. What we mean by go into means divide. If you divide 54 by 1, there will be no remainder. And if you divide it by 2, there will be no remainder. And also, these numbers are also multiples of 54. And we also have a 3, we have 6, we have 18, we have 27, and of course 54 by itself. Okay, after 27 except 54 by itself. 54 divided 54 will give us 1. So 54 is also a common factor of itself. Now let's look at 72. 72 numbers that can go into 72 without a remainder, or numbers that can multiply other numbers to give us 72. We call them multiples of 72. So these numbers are 1, 2, of course, 3, 4, 6, 9, where 8 can also go into 72 with a remainder, and we have 9, 18, and 24, 24, yes, 24 can go into 72 without a remainder. And we also have 36, 36, and then 72 by itself. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 18, 24, and 36 are all multiples of, they are all multiples of 72 because they can divide by 72 without any remainder. Okay, so they are all common factors of, they are all factors of 72. All right, so let's look at these numbers. Which numbers here are common factors? Let's see. Common factors are numbers that appear most. Okay, these numbers that appear most in the factors of a given number. For example, here in this example, we can see that 1 can go into all of these numbers, and 2 can also go into all of them, and 3 can go, and then of course we have 6 here, and 6 can go into all of them, and then we have 18. We have 18, and I think that's all. So we are saying that the common factors of 72 and 54, common factors of 72, I mean 54 and 72 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then 18. So these are the common factors. So if you're looking for the highest common factor among them, let's assume that maybe you're asked to find the highest common factors among them. So look at these factors now: 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 18. Of course, 18 is the highest number here. So we have highest, that's HCF is 18. Okay, is the highest common factor among these factors that are here. 18 is the highest number. So we say that 18 is the highest common factors among them. So that's why we single 18 out as the highest common factor. It can go into all of them here, and it is the highest number, highest factor here. So that's why it is the highest common factor. So this is how to find factors of numbers. Alright, so it's very simple. It's simple and easy to understand. You can play this video over and over again. You can play it back, so you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. Now, how about prime factors? Let's look at prime factors. Remember that a prime number is a number that can divide other numbers, but there will be a remainder. Okay, so we say that that number is prime. Why an even number divide other numbers without a remainder? A prime number divide a number with a remainder. So examples of prime numbers, numbers like 3, numbers like 7, numbers like 5, they are prime numbers. Okay, so let's find the prime factors of these numbers. Okay, let's say 54. How can we identify prime factors of 54? 54 is 2 times 3 times 3 and times 3. Okay, 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 3 is 18, and 18 times 3 is 54. Now, how about 72? 72 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay, so, okay, I forgot. There's supposed to be another 2, then times 3, and times 3. Okay, because 2 times 2 will give us 8, 4, and 4 times 2 is 8, and then 8 times 3 is is 8 times 3 is 24, and 24 times 3 is 72. So we have all these factors. These are the factors of 72 and 54. Now, among these factors, we can single out the common ones. These are the common factors. Alright. Now, we have 3 here, and we also have another 3 here. Okay, so that means 2 and 3 are all the the highest. They are the highest. They are the common factors of 74 and 50 and 70. I mean, of 54 and 72. So let's say, let me multiply these numbers to get the highest common factors. Highest common factors, this is 2, this 2 here, times this 3, and then times this 3, times 3, times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 3 is 18. All right, so now we have gotten our highest common factor. But now, which of these factors here are prime factors? This is what we're talking about. You can see that these are prime factors. You see, 3 here is a prime factor. You know, they are prime factors. So only the factors that are common to both numbers are picked and multiplied together to give us the highest common factors. So if you look at these numbers, this is what we mean by highest common factors, and this is what we mean by prime factors. Okay, so that's it.